Yo, 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 yo. 7:59. You know what that means? Your boy's on time. On time is early, friends. We're doing everyone's name, don't worry about it. $43 likes. We got 23 people here. Y'all gotta tap the screen. Keep on tapping it. Put your name in. Tap more. Put your name in. Tap more. Put your name in. That's always how it goes during these lives. Hope you guys had a good weekend. I mean, week end. You know, it's Friday, so. Cosmic 21. Shior. Shior. Love the rolling up paper today, but we're gonna work through it. Shout out to all 62 of y'all. If you guys are not following, I appreciate the follows. We go live 4 days a week, 30 minutes every time. ROMs. ROMs. Apers. Zier. Ruin. There you go. Const. Sinful. Sinful. Allen. There you go. Rack. Rack. Jade. Talk Toxic. Wern. Now, just so you guys know, this is me doing my style, right? You guys are just requesting your names to be written in my style. This doesn't mean that this is your style now to run with. That's never what it means. You guys always have to originate your own style. So if you went live on TikTok and everybody came to your live, your hand style should look differently from everybody else's. Raid. What marker is this? This is a Montana Bold 15mm standard chisel tip. Christina, there you go. Y'all gotta tap the screen, man. We only have 1.5 thousand likes. There's 90 people in here, man. Y'all gotta tap the screen. Tap the screen, tap the screen. Put your name in, tap the screen, tap the screen. Those screen taps help bring people in. I appreciate that, man. Kappa, there you go. Saro, S-A-R-O-E. Temper. Jade. I did Jade twice, bro. This is one. This is two. If there's a bunch of people on the live, I'm not trying to do your name twice in one shot, you know? Secco. Secco, you should add a number on Secco, 100%, bro. Too many Seccos out there. There's a Secco every live, and it's not you. Hennessy. If you guys are not following, I appreciate the follows. I write my followers' names 4 days a week, 30 minutes every time. Random people, nah, man, I don't want to write random people's names now. Like, nah, man, come on, man. This is real ink. Come on, it's real ink. Anzai. Snooze. How can you not see Snooze right there? Like, my guy. Nader. The date 3/24/23. Avalanche. Salor. Z. Rocco. Zero. I feel like I did yours on the other side, man. Nader, I did yours on the other side. I know that. And Jamie. Risky. Ricky Savage, that was like 2-in-1, bro. Funker. If you guys want your name as a actual post, 200 coins will get you a post. You go on the list over here, bang, and then you drop your name request saying like, yo, I sent 200 coins, and I'm like, okay, thank you, bang. Other than that, I always choose randomly. Jazz. Rico. Secker. I always choose randomly for all the posts I do, unless people actually send coins. Go ask and look how many people I've done random posts for. Hundreds, bro. Don't come at me with no crap. For real. Comrades. Ozzy, I did Ozzy. It's here, man. Felony. Oh, it's felonies. Plural. There you go. Phuy. Sore. Yo, brother, thank you. You're quite welcome, quite welcome. Crispier. Carlos. If you guys are not following, I appreciate the follows. You go live 4 days a week, 30 minutes every time. If I don't get you this time, I'll get you next time. If I don't get you the time after that, I get you the time after that. It's not like a one-time thing. And this is always me writing my style for y'all. This is not me giving you this style to run with. This is always inspiration. It's the same thing as if Keps comes here and goes live and writes all your names for a half hour. That's his style he's developed over time, you know? He's not saying, here, boys and girls, run with this. No, it's like, no, it's inspiration time. Same thing as if you would come under the bridge and be like, yo, could you write my tag in your style? That doesn't mean that we're giving it to you to be like, here. Nah. You know what inspiration means? Okay. Hey, there's Keps. I didn't even know you was here. What's good, bro? Keps. If you guys are not following Keps, go follow Keps. Keps, I hope you're good, bro. I know you've been traveling like all over the place. You was in New York City one day. A couple days later, you're in fucking Cali. Globetrotting. Smeet. There's Kason. Smeet. Shout out to the people watching this on YouTube the day after. You guys always have to remember this is not live on YouTube. Ghost, you're gonna have to add a number to that, Ghost, man. Ghost 189. There you go. You could choose whatever number, but you need a number. 324. New paper. Shoom. Dice 213. Dice 213. Can you do throw ups? I think so, but I'm not going to. Like, this is my throw up. What did your throw up look like? Kungin. Kungen, there you go. Kungen. Saner. To be fair, you know, that's the plural of sane. Like, I've always said stuff about that. Like, if you just put an R at the end of sane, it's still sane. You know, sane could write saner if you wanted sanist, sanism. You get it? So, like, basically when you do that, it makes it kind of like, I don't know, gray area for me personally. Because it's well known that anyone could go and put an ER in the end of your tag and make it like Kungin if you wanted to, just to be freaky and add more letters to the shit. But if you wrote saner and then you put a number, saner 3, then it's making it a little bit more like I. It's not like it's not on sane. Same thing as if you add an S to it and make it sanes, it's still, you know, it's like me putting an S on ASEC, it's still ASEC, you know. Wreck. You think you're the first wreck in the world, sir? Let me allow you to figure this out. You're not. But if you were like wreck 730, you're good. People can't take it from you if you add a number. But if you just run around being like wreck, nah, people can be like, who, what? They're like, no. Nettie. Deader. Gecko. Serious. Serious 101 what? 101, right? I think. If you guys are not following, I appreciate the follows. Actually, following is mandatory. It's like I don't write random people's names. That's not what we do here. My followers, I'll write y'all names. That's good. And I do it 4 days a week, 30 minutes every time. If I go over that, that's just like bonus. Cooper. What number should you put next to your tag rec? Well, generally most people will go and put like the block they might be from. So they might be from 140th, right? So the block is 140th. It's a huge freaking block. There's like millions of people there. Like you're never gonna figure out it's you, you know? So if you live on a street that's like huge, something like that, or an area code even, that's like, you know, symbolic to you in some way, could even be a favorite damn number. It's just as long as there's not another wreck out there with that same number, you know, you're good. Neok. Suka P. Gonzo. What other variants of rec could I do? You could do whatever is on the top of your head. You know, like, there's so many different ways that you could write shit. Am I writing every single style that I could do? No, I'm doing the one that flows the most comfortable for me, like all the time. Could I write in a rounded style or some shit like that? Like, yeah, but like I don't really enjoy it, and it's not really what I do. Like, so there's like many other styles that I could probably whip out and do. Do I do them? Like, no, because this is what I enjoy to do, you know? I've always felt that graffiti needs to be or look kind of aggressive. Like, that's just my personal take, because I just feel like when I see something on the wall and it looks kind of like aggressive, but I can still read it and it's got mad style, I'm like, yo, that shit's fucking fresh. Like, you know, so that's why my shit be kind of having like a lot of breakdowns and different shit that you might be like, oh, there's a lot going on here. Like, well, that's just what I feel like. So yeah. And then I'll actually mix and match the styles too, like rounded, sharp, you know, and that's dope too. Michaela How old am I? I'm 42. I'm 43 in October. Mazer. Can I pay you for a piece? What kind of piece do you want? That's a yes, you could pay me for a piece, but you know, prices are gonna slide a lot. Are you talking about a piece in spray paint? Or are you talking about like a 8x10 canvas? You know, it's like different. Is crankcase 60 good? Is that the ones that kind of look like the 15s? If so, then yeah, those are decent. But crank markers are kind of overrated to me in a way, to be honest. Some of them are good, some of them like, meh. Let's see. Des. If you want a canvas, hit me up on Instagram. Send me a DM. Fresco, there you go. What's your opinion on Art Primo? They're from Seattle. Aren't they just like a graffiti store? Pretty much in Seattle that supplies graffiti, you know, their own markers and shit like that. I haven't tried out any of their markers, so I can't really tell you like if they're good, but I mean, that's all I know about Art Primo really. Monk. Zero. Have you ever got caught? Yeah, I got caught once by throwing out a whole bunch of flyers after I bombed the bridge, and it was stupid. It was something you do when you're drunk, hence why you got fucking caught, because all the flyers had the party linked to me and my friends, and then my friends was like, bro, the state police are here. You know, it's just like, dude, I was the only one with the flyers, and they're all over the Merritt Parkway. So yeah, I had to pay for the bridge. It was like $3,000. I had to pay restitution. But that shit was stupid. For all the other shit that I was doing, like, nah, I didn't get caught for that. Yeah. Score needs a number 2, man. It's like score 210. See, then that would be straight. You'd be score 210, man. And then there could be somebody else out there that's like score 130, and y'all can coincide and be straight. And have different styles, 100%. Echo. If you guys are not following, I appreciate the follows. 8 code, there you go, sir. Who's next? Secco. Secco. It's almost 8:30, but we have the whole other side to finish, so we're gonna finish it. And my dinner is literally upstairs. We got some halal food. I'm like stoked for that shit. That shit's good. Arrow. Jaden. Opinion on TikTok graffiti writers. Well, there's a lot of them that are just like cringe, to be honest with you. But we all started as like, toys in the beginning, a long time ago, some of us, but they're just putting it out there. Maybe like, if I was doing it then, like if I was like their age now and I was them, I'd probably do the same shit and get roasted too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta try. And that's what it's about, because sometimes you're gonna get roasted, and that's just gonna make you better, man. It's just gonna make you better, because you're gonna be like, damn, you know what, that person actually right. That shit is whack. I gotta work on it. I gotta keep practicing, because that's the only way I'm gonna get better. I'm not gonna get better by just talking about it. I have to put in the work behind the pen. That's the only way I'm gonna get better. So, that's that. Jaden. Kaylin. Fexo. Fexo 1, if you're a Fexo 1. Ajax. Spear. Favorite marker to use? Well, I love using the Montana Bold here, but I mean, I would definitely use it out other places because it runs good. But I like using like 30s because I like to be able to put the shit out there big. Like this is 15. It's not as big as I like to run. I like to run like 30s because I get up there and it'd be like a damn paintbrush putting the whole thing, or a 50. Because when you hit it, it looks like you're hitting it with a damn paintbrush. It doesn't look like this. It's like the size of my finger right there. The difference in size. So, yeah. I like to roll with like few different markers. Like I roll with a 50, and then I roll with a gold 15, and then I roll with white Sakuras. So yeah, I have like, something for everything just in case, and all colors that will definitely pop out, because that's what I wanted to do. I want it to be seen. I don't want it to be like purple that you can't see. Brody, there you go. Zoner. Joker, I did Joker. Brody, Zoner. Trek. You see, guys, how I flick the marker and shit like that? I want you guys to learn that shit. You could learn that, but everything on the inside, in between here, that's my style that I originated. When you do that flicking and shit like that, it needs to look like you. So then when you start doing it for people, it's gonna look like you. And then people are gonna be like, yo, that's dope. Rather than people in your live talking about, yo, you look like so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so. You don't want that ever. See, look, that I have sharp. This is kind of sharp. Rounded. This is rounded, but a little bit sharp. So it's just like an interchanging of just styles within one, and come up with something new. Now, like doing it at speed, that takes time and practice. But look here, the difference between these S's are very minimal, right? But you can see the differences are there. But you could also see that's my style. So you could also see, like, dude, you have many different breakdowns and different ways that you can go with your style, and it still will be your style. So learn from that and do that shit for yourself. Because when you do that shit for yourself, it's rewarding. What's your opinion on the name Zoner? I think you should probably add like a number to it, because like I've always said, if someone has zone, they could be zoner, they could be zones, they could be zonism, they could be many different little things that they could write after it, and it would still be them. You get it? But some people just be like, oh yeah, I could just do that. Like, no, because Zone could write Zoner if he wants. He could write mad different shit. You know, and the Zone that I know, he's been hitting New York City since like the 80s and shit. So I'm like, I know you're not him. So it's like, you know. But if you really wanted to be Zoner, right, put a number on it, and then that would definitely differentiate yourself enough to be like, okay, you're a new person now. So you just need to always know that. Like, there's probably someone else out there, maybe, that writes NASCO. If you add a number, could be like, make it like NASCO 3 if you want, right? Then that just differentiates yourself from all those other people. You have to understand, it's like 2023. Graffiti's been popping since like the 70s. You gotta understand. Unless your name is some like wild shit that's just like so outlandish and off the top of your head that is so different, just get used to like understanding that in the culture we do that all the time. It's not like looked down upon. Meat. And some days I just feel like other letters too. Or some days I'll have longer tails and extensions, and like some days my D might start right there and go right there. But today it started all the way over there. You know, some shit like that. And you see how I pick up on where I leave off and shit? Like, I'll make some shit big, some shit small, some shit a little bit bigger to fit up, make the shit fit, make some shit bigger, make some shit smaller, but wherever I place the letters, it's always like kind of like on top of like kind of where it needs to go, so it can kind of easily be read. Purge. Word. And dial. If you guys are not following, I appreciate the follows. I don't write everyone randomly. They have to be following me, man. Chief. Sway. strict parents and kid doing graph. Well, they have to understand that graffiti is art. But if they just don't understand, then they're not going to understand. So don't, do it. Listen, you could learn a lot just in the books. And I just think that you should just stay in the books for a while. At least 5 years, bro. I was in the books from like 88, 89 to 93, man. Do you understand what that means? Like, I put myself there because I understood that everybody else out there already, they were fucking blazing up the wall, and I would never, ever compare it to what these guys were doing. So I understood I had to practice my ass off inside in the books, learn how to come up with my own letters, bend stuff, make shit look cool, and then go out. So that's 5 years. Some of y'all be out here like, oh, I've been tagging for the last year. I'm like, congratulations, but what does your shit look like? Some people come out way too early. But be one of those people that just sits and like just keeps on practicing in the books, and then get to the point when they come out, people are gonna be like, yo, where'd you come from, bro? Like, you got all these styles all of a sudden? Like, nah, actually, look at my black book. They're like, oh shit, you get it? So like, just start building that now, and you could be young as fuck and building a dope ass book, man. That's what it's about, man. You always have to be playing with new styles, practicing stuff, trying things that you're not good at to get better at them, to show your prowess in graffiti, not just sticking in one thing. Try to do most of the facets. You don't have to hit them all, but try to get well with like having really strong hands, be able to do throws, straights, characters, pieces, and different levels of piecing too. Like, different levels of piecing. Like, I want to see jungle styles, like fire styles, like all sorts of just crazy shit. Make up the freaking style. Like, I want to see goldfish style. Like, what? Like, yeah, man, some shit that looks like it's got scales all over it. Like, what? That's the thing. You got to always think outside the box and always stay there. Don't be like looking at everybody else's shit and then trying to do that. Like, no. You could be inspired by good shit, but don't copy. No. You don't ever want to do that. Let's see. Oh, it's 8:42, boys. But I stayed longer. Had some good chats. What's your opinion on the word dial? Well, you'd probably have to put a number on that. There's probably, if you look up like dial graffiti, there's probably someone out there writing dial. Like, I don't know everyone that writes graffiti, and not everyone does. That's why it's kind of important. Like, if you put a number on dial, say if there's another dial out there, bro, you're straight with being like dial 3 or dial 32. Like, you'd be fine, no problem. You wouldn't have to change your tag because people would be like, bro, everyone knows so and so. Yeah. All right, y'all, I'm gonna get out of here because I want to go eat. But I have fun here with y'all. I always have fun with y'all here. That's why I come here. If I didn't have fun, you think I would come here? Yo, bro, let me tell you, I'm not coming somewhere I don't want to have fun at. Like, literally, straight up. And graffiti is fun to me, so we here. I want to get these stickers bigger, like fucking so bigger. Design those in Photoshop. Look at that kerning, boys. How many of y'all know what kerning means? Kerning. Kerning is the space in between the letters. And I adjusted it So the letters are specifically like that. So you guys just learned something. Graphic design talk. Alright, yo, I'm gonna be back tomorrow though. Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern. If you guys are not following, I appreciate the follows. And I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Alright, yo.